Another day, another grind. Today, unlucky Spotify on Corn against the RTK Gepardous Tomb Kings. He is having here. And yeah, it is a Tower of Hoeth map, and let's get into it. I find this matchup very interesting. Never saw, didn't see that often. We have the Exalted Bloodthirster and a Bloodthirster, and then a lot of chaff like Marauders of Corn, Marauders, and then we have Corn Gores, and I think Corn Gores here as well. On the other side, more units for sure. It's a box here, so we have Carrions, then Carrions also here, and Grand Hierophant Cathap. We have, of course, the Ushabti, the Sepulchre Stalkers, and Chosens of the Gods. And I'm not sure if that's the best position for them, but we will see that. Yeah, let's get into it. No, they're moving. They're moving front. Let's see. So the point probably will be taken by Corn, but they are really having, yeah, a worse engagement because they have to move in here. No ranged units for Corn. And what do we have here? A nice activation of Bloodthirst and Deathbringer, and he is jumping in. Woo, crushing down those units. And there is a summon going down. Skeleton Warriors here, and immediately moving away with the Bloodthirster. And the Exalted Bloodthirster as well. Just a little tickle here so the other units can move in. We have the Sphinx of Ugep, the RRR version here, and the Sepulchre Stalkers that will try to shoot into the Exalted Bloodthirster. He is swooping around. Yeah. And we have a nice standoff here. I guess it's a little bit scripted. I'm not sure. And here it is. The Marauders running in. And there are coming those nice Ushabti. They will crunch those Marauders here really bad. Yeah. On the other side, another front line. Sepulchre Stalkers still shooting in. Really nice stuff here. Trying to support those units. We have another Sepulchre Stalkers, two Stalker units here, so they are really trying to go for, I guess, the Minotaurs. We have Minotaurs here, and yeah, they will go for, where are they going? They're going for the Grand Hierophant Cathap. Bloodthirster here nicely engaged into the Chosen of Gods, and the other, like the Exalted one, and the normal Bloodthirster is kind of here in a bad spot, but unlucky Spotify is moving away, so pretty good micromanaging here, having it on the horizon and flying off. Now Exalted Bloodthirster, wow, activated all his abilities and now will really do a lot of damage to this unit here. I'm a little bit like, yeah, if you break those, there's still possibilities, and they're in the back. The Sphinx is moving in for the assistant here. And yeah, Cathap kind of, yeah, got a lot of damage. Other than that, no one went for the point, so that's interesting. Carrions here are going for all those units that are running off, so that's a good tech here. Another one as well, really good. And now the deep dive, going in once again, and that damage. Yeah, I guess next hit, yeah, will hurt, and it hurts really bad. Now Skeleton Spearman trying to support here, but nope, that is not it. The Exalted Bloodthirst Bloodthirster really with his deep dives here, doing great stuff. Now the Minotaurs with great weapons, going for the Sphinx, and that is a matchup I probably wouldn't like to have with the Sphinx. I would move that Sphinx out if possible. In general, all those front lines here from Khorne are kind of down, and it is really now to the score of those Minotaurs, the Bloodthirster, and I have to say, I guess the value here is good for the Exalted one. Now it is the blob fight, right? We have a couple of units still shaken but coming back. Kongors as well. And there it is. Seems like the Tomb Kings tapped out here. Wow. I don't know why, but maybe because Kateb was really folded. He got folded really hard. And I would say Ushabti did a great job here, and also the our version had a little bit of a problem because they got engaged really quickly. Sepulchre Stalkers, I thought they would do more, but here Khorne, Minotaurs of Khorne, they had their really good engage. Plus the Bloodthirster and the Exalted Bloodthirster, they did really good. So great stuff by Unlucky Spotify. And because it was so much fun, let's look into another match of Unlucky Spotify on Khorne against High Elves here. And you can immediately see it's almost the same setup. You have Marauders of Khorne, you have couple of Minotaurs I saw already, and then we have Bloodthirster and Exalted Bloodthirster plus Blood Beasts of Khorne. Those bad boys are kind of, they're really good meaty fighters. And then we have Chaos Warhounds. Then here on the High Elf side, Illyrian Reavers plus the Omen of Asuryan, Arcane Phoenix plus Tyrion, and then Fireborn, Dragon Princess, and then a very I would almost say poor chaff unit frontline. Illyrian Reavers here, they shoot in, soften up a little bit of those I would say unarmored pieces a little bit, but got a fire attack, fire breath here. Now they have to move away, and the Dragon Princess here, Fireborn, trying to maneuver around here somewhere, but this is not a good there is no angle for it. Then we have the Dragon Princess. They're not the best when it comes to fighting. They need to charge, and now finally High Elf player is doing it. He is cycle charged left and right. We have a cast going down, a fire cast here onto the Marauders, onto the Minotaurs of Khorne, and now the Arcane Phoenix is down here. Isn't really fighting. I don't know what happened there. A little bit of poking here, but I think that the Khorne units here are really strong here. Nice dive by the Phoenix here, doing a little bit of those magical fantasy attacks here. Pretty nice stuff. Looks good. Did also, good damage here. Unfortunately, the Fireborn, they got blundered here. A nice charge, but those are not the best charged units here, the Illyrian Reavers. Still damage is damage, but it looks like the High Elves really have to play different, right? When you play against Khorne, you can't blunder your shock cavalry that highly. We have Marauders of Khorne now moving to those spearmen. They will crunch those down. Like, look at the melee attack and melee defense against melee attack. Well, I think that those spearmen get folded. And plus, Unlucky Spotify did it really well. He surrounded those units, right? He has a unit now in the back, and he will probably, yeah, do a lot of damage from the rear as well. We have this blob here, but this blob is very, very favorable for the Khorne players, and those little spikies here that we can see, they don't do a lot of damage, right? Exalted Bloodthirster, this time the value is kind of matching almost. So, but it is not that dangerous like before. He can really, he seems very, very, very strong. And yeah, you probably need different units to focus him down. Maybe in the air, or somehow different. Lore Master of Hoeth is here, plus the Mage of Metal. So yeah, there are a couple of units that are a little bit stronger, but there is the tap out once again. Yeah, let's get into the values here. Nice stuff by Unlucky Spotify. I'm kind of worried to fight him in our next tournament here. Anyways, it's a fun little tournament. So, yep. Okay, Fireborn still not really good in value, but that's the most closed one that you can have and should have, right? Nothing else. Maybe the Arcane Phoenix didn't perform really well. On the other side, you can really see here Blood Beast did well. Khorne, those Minotaurs of Khorne, how do you stop them? The value is like huge here. And also those Marauders survive pretty long. Yeah, there it is. So nice Khorne play here by Unlucky Spotify. I have to be ready maybe to face Khorne in the tournament. But for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.